What is up to all the crazy ass YouTubians out there? I am Dope, your idiot leader. This is Dope Comics, and we're back like a vertebrae, baby. Yeah, rocking out with our comics out. What can I say? One leg like Pele. Anyway, we're here today to talk about Rob Zombie. Rob Zombie, the guy's great. I mean, he writes metal music. That's great. He loves producing horror movies. That's great. He loves horror. That's great. He loves collecting horror. That's great. But you know what? He also wrote comic books. What? Comic books? What? Yeah, comic books. 2004, he came out with the Nail series. The Nail series is put out by Dark Horse Comics, and it has Steve Niles as a co-writer. Everybody knows the legendary Steve Niles. That's all he did is write horror comics all of his life. So Rob Zombie teamed up with a good guy. But anyway, Rob Zombie, Steve Niles, Dark Horse Comics, The Nail. The Nail came out in 2004. We're talking about a wrestler who traveled around the VFWs and bingo halls fighting, and was out on the streets late one night riding around, and he got involved with the wrong crowd. He started messing around with a satanic Harley gang, and they got him trapped at a campground. So what is going to happen when a satanic Harley gang meets a wrestler at a campground? You got to buy The Nail and find out. This is issue 1. Wop, 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 wop. This is issue 2. Look at this beautiful cover. Look at that pentagram. Look at that. Look at them old goat horns back there on the motorcycles. This is issue 2 of The Nail. Dark Horse. Wop, wop, wop. Here's issue 3. Look at them apple bottom jeans with the girl with the skirt. Got the pop around the leg. Look at that head. Wow. Chopping off heads. What can I say? That is issue 3. And just like this is issue 4. Great run. You can find these. The cheapest I found these is on my comic shop. You can get it for about $8 a piece. I advise you just to buy the set. $32 for the set. I've tried spacing them out and buying them separate before, and it ends up costing me more money that way. Anyway, 2005 comes along, and you know what Rob Zombie says? I still love you, Steve Niles. I want to do something else with you. And I got this idea about a Bigfoot story. Steve Niles says, hey, why don't we get my brother from another mother, Richard Corbin, involved? Richard Corbin's wrote all kinds of stuff. He's drawn all kinds of stuff. He is the master of macabre. And what does he do? He's doing one of my favorite things of all time. He did Twisted Tales for Pacific Comics back in the 80s. How can you go wrong with Richard Corbin on art? And we got people like Steve Niles and Rob Zombie writing a Bigfoot story. You can't. So what I did, I went out and bought the story. These, by the cheapest you can find, is about $15 to $20 on eBay a piece. The whole set will cost you anywhere, I think they're on there anywhere from $80 to about $135 for a set of 4. So these are high, low print. Awesome if you can find them. You need all 4 to read the story. If you like mayhem, if you like murder, if you like titties, this is the stuff you want to read. This has got everybody in it. As you can see, Steve Niles, Rob Zombie, Richard Corbin, issue 1, wapow. Issue 2, I picked up issue 2, wapow. Then I got issue 3, wapow. And I couldn't get issue 4. I got the dead bodies hanging from the trees. And then a guy offered me, he had 3 copies. He had like 1, 2, and like 4. And he said, I'm selling all 3 of them for what you get 1 comic for. So then I finished my complete set, but I had a copy of 1 and 2 extra. And my OCD won't let that be. So what I did was bought another set. So I have 2 complete sets of the Rob Zombie, IDW, Steve Niles, Richard Corbin, rocking like docking with the boots and knocking. This is the set, baby. I don't think there's a trade, but if there is, I'm crazy. Hey, if you like what you see, click that like button. If you don't like what you see, unsubscribe and get the hell out of here. Pow-pow. See you later. Go kick rocks. Anyway, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the dislike button, hit the whatever button. Just hit some damn buttons. And until the next time, read your comics.